the United States built up its infrastructure as a leader among nations in many respects, going back 100 years as it built out its cities. It put in facilities for drinking water, and then later on, as we marched forward through the last century, invested in wastewater treatment and related infrastructure. A lot of that infrastructure is now, 50, 60, 80, 100 years old, or even older than that. While the nation has benefited from that infrastructure, it has not invested on an ongoing basis in upgrading it, updating it, and replacing it. At the same time, there are new needs.
The government in Philadelphia is doing a lot of really good things, water management practices. They're trying to remove impermeable surfaces. They're trying to implement best practices. They're doing a lot of really creative, novel things. Now, whether it's going to pay off, I mean, that's, yet to be seen. But the point is that the politicians that are currently in office in the city of Philadelphia, they realize that the city could improve their watershed infrastructure. And that's even going to old sewer pipes and old water pipes. A lot of those have to be replaced. So they're aware of that. Of course, it's one thing to be aware of something. It's another thing to do something about it. But, Philadelphia is kind of cutting edge when it comes to trying to think of what they can do to repair their water infrastructure. And yeah, historically, Philadelphia, and they still do, the majority of people get their water from the Schuylkill River. And, we're going back several centuries ago, but it was a very pristine river. It's one of the reasons why Philadelphia is located where it is. It's because of the Schuylkill River. And people used to drink right from the river itself. And it was, when coal mining started in other parts of this state, when people, before the Clean Water Act and all those other acts in the 70s that were put into place, the coal companies used to bring coal down the river to the ports at Philadelphia, and they used to dump all kinds of byproducts from coal into the river. By the time it got to Philadelphia, the water was dark black. So, even within the last half century or century, the Schuylkill River looks a lot cleaner now than it was even a half a century ago.